we're finishing week 6, and then I'm gonna do the recap, and then we'll move on to week 7 today. So that is the plan. Hold on, let me get this pulled up so I can make sure everything's working. Oh, that's very loud. There we go. All right, that's better. Okay. So yeah, we're finishing up week 6. We got to start with Giants at Bills, and then it's the last game, which I don't remember who it is. It doesn't matter. I'm kind of shocked Tre'Davious White's still an X factor, despite the fact that he has been like out for the season for like 3 straight years. Usually, that's about how long they wait before they start saying, you know what, maybe you're not that guy anymore. Oh, Darius Slayton. Will we throw you the ball? I don't know. I do not know if I will throw you the ball because it's not up to me. Nope, that's my breakfast. I'm going to finish doing this first, though, and then get the game going before I go to get it. All right, Ojolari. Didn't the Giants draft a new edge rusher this year? No, they traded for Brian Burns. That's what they did. Okay, yeah. Now I remember. Which kind of leaves Azeez Ojolari in a defunct state, but not much I can do about it. Although I will say, I don't think their defensive line was really their problem last year. Their problem last year was their incredibly inconsistent quarterback play. Like, it's not all that often that you see a team that intentionally will make you throw the ball. Also, I forgot, we still have Tommy DeVito starting because Daniel Jones is still hurt, which is just like real life. If y'all hear that dog whining, it's because she is currently losing her mind because she saw a squirrel in the yard. So now she just won't sit still and is absolutely going bonkers. Which is awesome. I think I'm actually going to close the blinds so she can't sit at the back door and just watch. Hopefully that gets her to calm down. Ooh. I didn't think I was going to get that. Nice. One more pick and we get gold. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, DeVito. Alright, that's fine. That works too. So he just doesn't want to throw it anymore. Why did he completely stop? Alright, that's fine. I was about... it didn't matter because we won anyway. But, like, why did he stop? I don't understand why he just completely stopped. Like, I pulled off of the stick a little bit, but I didn't let go of the stick, so I don't know why he would have completely stopped and taken He almost took a step in the other direction. No upgrades after all that. That's upsetting. Let's see. Offensive line looks fine. Yeah, how much longer is Jones out for? It's not going to tell me. I got to click on him. Okay. He's out for 2 more weeks. So it's DeVito time for 2 more weeks. Not that we were doing great without DeVito or with Daniel Jones. We were actually doing quite terrible with him. So without him, it's not really making much of a difference. Saquon Barkley's back, which is nice. I believe he was hurt for the past couple weeks. Not that that really matters either, because it hasn't. Defense, it all looks right. Safeties, corners. Yeah, that's all good. Alright, special teams. Sure. Specialists. Wait. Oh, yeah, we've got Yusuf Corker as our punter. Forgot about that. Oh. John Michael Schmitz. Isn't that his actual, like, yeah, John Michael Schmitz. He's still a long snapper. Still trying to get him those reps where we can because he's not a starter. So, although eventually he'll overtake Justin Pugh. So when we get to that point, it'll be pretty good. Let's see. This all seems fine. Wait a minute. Corey Ballantyne is the lowest overall corner. I'd rather have Darnay Holmes be the slot corner than Corey Ballantyne if I had to pick a guy other than Eli Apple. Truth be told, I wish it wasn't Eli Apple, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't get how some of these ratings are calculated. But either way, alright, everything's good. We can get moving on the game. No, not on the game. We can go to the Bills. We gotta go over the Bills first. So we gotta get through this game. We gotta get through the next game. Take a little break. I'll do the recap. Take another little break. And then I'll start week 7. We want to fling that thing. I don't care about rain. I care about what our team is better at. And our offensive line is kind of meh. And our running backs are kind of meh. But our quarterback is really, really, really talented. Plus, despite everything, he still has some pretty good things to start to. Gabe Davis, Zay Jones, and Khalil Shakir is actually not the worst receiving core one could ask for. There's no real bona fide number one, but it's all a bunch of guys that can do different things and are pretty good. You got your deep threat in Gabe Davis, you got your big guy, your big physical guy in Zay Jones, and you got your quick slot guy in Khalil Shakir. It's perfect. Works out great. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Hopefully Shakir gets upgraded to 80 overall after that. I really want him to do that so we can work on somebody else. Because we do have a lot of guys we need to get upgraded. Dang. 2 forced fumbles in a row. That's pretty good, Epinesa. Couldn't get the three-peat, though. That's a shame. Still working on Nick McLeod, getting him to take over for Levi Wallace. So we get all the old guys off of this defense. At least in the back end. Because as I said that, I remember Tre'Davious White is like 29. I remember that Stephon Gilmore is one of our corners. And then it's just an old secondary as a whole. Ah. There we go. We need one more win. One more win. Oh, gosh. Alright, we're good. In-breaking routes always scare me because the game sometimes decides that you don't get to defend it. Jalen Waddle, 3-year, $84.75 million extension. $76 million guaranteed, so it's probably only like an $80 million extension. But still, great for him. It's a lot of money to play receiver. I don't know how they're able to afford that while they're also paying Tyreek Hill. That must mean that there's no way they're paying Tua big money. Oh, Shaquille does get to 80 overall. Let's go. I don't know why I call him Shaquille. Shakir. Shaquille is O'Neal, and he's a big fella. Shakir is not a big fella. Alright, let's see. So Ike Butker's still hurt. But he's a backup, so it doesn't matter. Spencer Brown is still hurt. He's out for one more week, so we're still going to have Cody Ford out there for another week. Let's see. Receiver, everything looks right. I mean, everything looks right across the board, so nothing to worry about there. Defensively, D-line looks good. Linebackers look good. Safeties look good. Come on, McLeod. You're one overall point away from taking the job. I just need you to take it. Let's see. But the corners are good. Everything else is fine. It's a really talented team, which is why it's really confusing that they're not, like, really good. That they're, having a, what are they, 2-3 right now? That's impressively bad. Alright, that's good. Everything's fine. Oh, they're 3-2. They're not 2-3. Why do they have so many guys with bad morale then? They have a winning record. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, what is this? Why in the world? Oh, let's get the game going, then I'll deal with these. Actually, I'll just do it now. Alright, that's taken care of. Alright, now we can get the game going. There we go. And the kickoff is away. So I'm going to go get my food. I will be right back. I walked back in the room just in time to see that. What a touchdown. So Giants' first drive just goes right downfield and scores. 88 overall defense by the Bills be damned. Alright, I gotta get working on my other stuff. Get out of the way. Ugh. Alright, so I gotta mute this so I don't... Hey, can you two not act like lunatics right now, please? Past 3 days, it's been wonderful. You've just been nice and relaxed all day. Why is today the problem? Alright, let's see. I gotta pull this up. Nope. Hold on. Alright, I gotta keep learning about splints and such, so I have to watch a video. I'm going to mute myself for however long it takes. Holy crap, are the Giants bullying the Bills right now? I didn't even see that whole drive. I don't know what happened. I was watching about tape. Like tape isn't like sports tape, not watching tape. I wish I was watching tape right now, but I don't have any tape to watch at the moment. At least not that matters. Maybe that's why the Bills' morale is so low. Because deep down they think they stink. Oh no. Oh, okay. He didn't. He didn't. They didn't lose it. I was gonna say if this game turns into a blowout real fast, then it'd be funny, but it'd be a shame. Oh my God, it might. He might go all the way. No. Dawson Knox got him. Or is that Kincaid? I can't tell. One's 86, one's 88. I don't remember which is which. But Deontay Banks getting a pick. I mean, this game, the Giants very well may find themselves up 21-0 here in the first quarter. Not on that play, though. Alright, I gotta mute myself. I gotta keep watching these things. I gotta get done with this. And then I think I'm done? No, I have to do another one on concussions. So I'm actually not done. But Barkley's trying to put the Bills away. Because that's his second rushing touchdown. Nice play there. Alright, I gotta get back to this.
Okay, let's make some good plays today. Come on. Don't get tackled. Six, baby. Get can't stop us, oh. Can't stop us.
I saw that fumble and I almost panicked for the Bills. Because it's crunch time already here in the first. And that fumble, if that was picked up by the Giants, especially if it was returned, almost game over. Like 21 points is a big deficit, even if it is only the first quarter. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I gotta keep watching more videos. Bye bye. All right, it's time for the best part of the game. Here it is. It's Yusuf Corker time. Uncork it, big man. Uncork it. Yeah! A 7-yard punt. Let's go. God, Giants, just draft a damn punter. Or sign one. Either or. But no. No, they refuse to, so Yusuf Corker must be the one to do it. Now, if OBJ ever ends up off the depth chart somehow, he would be much better at it, but I don't know if he ever will end up off the depth chart. Anyway, I'm still not done with this. I just felt like I had to interject for that specific moment because it truly is one of the moments of history. Dude, why is this whole course videos? Also, the Bills are attempting to claw back in, and it's an 11-point game after being down 21-0 in the first. But DeVito's still trying to piece him up here. Nice throw. Nice catch. Through that back shoulder because the DB was turned all the way, wasn't looking. Good read there by DeVito. Anyway, this whole course must be videos because there are still more. So, I gotta keep watching. That's another nice throw and catch. Alright, I gotta get back to this. Did he just juke out 3 dudes with one move? I think he did. It looked like he did. My goodness, Saquon is good. Oh, and his X Factor's active, and it's first and goal. Oh, get in there, Bellinger. I don't even know. Did Evan Ingram get hurt? No. Ingram's right there. So why is Bellinger in? No, get that throw off, DeVito. Either way, though, DeVito's playing pretty good. Oh, Andrew Thomas, don't you dare. Don't you dare, buddy. You're the one that... Actually, you didn't get beat that time. It was the left tackle. But either way, like... Oh, wait, no. Andrew Thomas is the left tackle. I was thinking of the right tackle. Evan Neal. That's who that was. Evan Neal, don't you ever talk to your quarterback that way. Because I've seen you play, buddy. I've seen you play IRL. I don't think I've ever seen somebody completely whiff on blocks more often. Alright. I gotta keep watching these. Oh, this isn't a video now. I can just read. Oh, man. It's entirely possible that the Bills never even hit 20 points at this rate. Like, yeah, they've had 2 decent drives. Well, they've had 1 decent drive, and then 1 drive that was assisted by Yusuf Corker being the Giants' punter. But, oh, that's a nice throw there. Well, Josh Allen is so prone to turning the ball over that it's entirely possible that they can lose field position from anywhere on the field. Or he'll just throw it right to the guy that's getting blasted from behind. That's also a thing he'll do. Oh, man. I thought I'd escaped the videos, but I guess I hadn't. Oh, gosh, there's another one. Oh, I get it. Concussions and neck injuries and spine injuries are bad. Alright, I gotta mute. Oh my gosh. How is Josh Allen alive? Did y'all see how he just got completely flattened? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Boom! He is dead. He's deceased. No longer here. He has been unalived. That is a massive hit. Oh my gosh. Rarely do the big men get to just square up and blast into somebody. That guy squared up and blasted into Josh Allen. Holy moly, that was impressive. That was awesome. That's what that was. Oh, let's see. Another video? No, it's not. Oh. Face mask removal. Yeah, you can't remove the helmet if they have an injury to their neck. You can remove the face mask because all you need is a screwdriver. But you can't move the helmet without yanking on their head, and that's not gonna. You can't do that. And another video. Alright, we're 84% done with this one, so we're almost done with this. And then I gotta do the concussion one. And then I think I'm done. So, we're almost through with all this stuff. I just gotta finish it. So I'm trying to get that done before we start week 7. I don't know. Obviously, we're starting week 7 today, so. Well, excuse me, that's very time sensitive, but I gotta keep watching these videos if I am gonna get it done before week 7. So, bye bye. Ooh, concussion symptoms. Let's see. Can't think, can't stand, can't remember, tired, angry, upset, can't remember, can't learn, emotional, sensitive to light, can't focus, can't sleep or sleeps too much, can't learn again, eats different, pain, can't see, and being sick, feeling sick. Awesome. You know, all this stuff would be really interesting if I haven't been around football for the past 10 years of my life. Then, well, like 12 years of my life. Like, if I haven't been around football for the last 12 years of my life, this wouldn't be that interesting. This would be very interesting. But I have, so all of this stuff, none of it's new to me. You know, none of this is news. None of this is information that I didn't already know. You know, maybe it's information I haven't thought about in a while, and it ring that bell of like, oh yeah, forgot about that. But like, it's not information that's like, oh, this is new. I've never learned about this before. Like, no, this is all stuff I've learned about before. This is stuff you don't even have to be taught to some extent. It's stuff that you just observe and see and cognitively realize is the case. So, I don't know. Anyway, I got more videos to watch. You know what that means. Honestly, I think the Giants would be better off if they just went for it. Because even on 4th and 30, if they pick up 10, 15 yards, they're getting more yards to not give the Bills for free than they're ever going to get out of their punter. Because Corker just ain't it. Like, I might have them draft a punter in the first round because they need it that bad. That's a pick. That was an easy interception. Oh my God. Josh Allen, buddy, what are we doing? Come on, Josh. What are we doing, bud? You gotta clean that up. Giants have 0 turnovers. Buffalo has 4. And you know who was the main culprit of all of them? Josh. He's thrown 3 interceptions and fumbled once. And lost a fumble. Like, how is Tommy DeVito outplaying you? Like, did you see the throw he made to end that last drive? And did you see he throws he just made? That's gonna be roughing the quarterback, isn't it? There's no way it's not. Really? Really? Offensive hold? Oh, it's on Evan Neal. You know what? I'm not gonna dispute it. It definitely, he probably did hold. It's the only way he could block because he forgot how to actually block. Oh, they're gonna run the ball, which is dumb because they don't have a punter. You guys can't punt and play defense. Your punter kicks it like 8 yards, maybe. Although the Bills are going to be out of timeouts with 22 seconds at the punt, so they aren't going to have a ton of time to run any plays. So I got 16 seconds. They're just going to kick the field goal already. Wow, so they're really not confident in their offense. That's what that's telling me. Ooh, you're not gonna take that risk. 16 seconds. You're not gonna try that. Cowards. All right. Is the next thing another video? Yes, it is. All right. We're 86% through. We're so close. It's so close. All right. Yeah, I don't think the Giants are gonna score with 8 seconds. So I'm just gonna mute right now. Keep watching the stuff. I'll skip halftime because I always do. I suppose what I could do is I could watch the halftime show for the first game of the week and then the last Sunday game and the Monday night game, but I don't want to. That takes up time. And also, I go over everything that happened in the recap, so it doesn't really matter. Either way, I skipped it. Alright, I'm muting. I gotta watch more videos. Alright, quiz time. Quiz time. These aren't like real quizzes. They're just like, I don't know, because it doesn't seem like how I do on the matters, but I also haven't done poorly on any of them. So I don't know, maybe if I do poorly enough, it makes me go back and re-look at a unit or whatever they're called. But I have no idea. That would be a dislocation. That would be an open fracture. That would be all of the above. Make sure they are cleared. All of the above once more. Tearing of muscles. That's a strain. I got 8 out of 8 correct. I'm so smart. And there's another video. Cool. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? It's nothing but quizzes, short little tidbits, and videos. Every little tidbit is one, maybe two slides, followed by 17,000 different videos that I have to watch. This is awesome. I love this. Also, DeVito just got pummeled. That's actually not that bad. That's just a run-of-the-mill sack. He wasn't hit too hard or anything. He just got taken down. I wonder if Madden will add a Guardian cap as a thing you can wear. They very well may, because players are going to be wearing them. So, well, at least some, because it's probably going to be mostly linemen. Like that's the thing. I don't think it makes as much of a difference as they like to say it does for everybody. Like, I'm sure it does for linemen because of those repeated smaller impacts that they have. You know, that stuff adds up over time. That's the stuff that really gets you, is the little mini clashes, the little mini impacts. But, like, for every other position, how often do you really get, like, hit in the head? Like, the Vontez Burfict hit on Antonio Brown, right? You think that doesn't still rock Antonio Brown's world with a Guardian cap on? Like, what does that do in that situation? You know, like, receivers, it doesn't make sense because how often there's like what, a handful of times that a guy gets really hit in the head at receiver each year. Like, maybe a running back, it would make some sense. Quarterbacks, there's no reason for them to wear it. They're not allowed to get hit in the head regardless. Their head is not allowed to be touched, not even grazed by a hand, otherwise it's a flag. So, definitely not them, unless you're going to try to run people over like Anthony Richardson or Josh Allen. But at that point, I just advise you to not do that. Um, but like tight end, maybe tight ends, maybe. I mean, defensively, I don't see the point of it. Like, your head isn't involved in the tackle ever. Ideally, it's not supposed to be, you know. And you don't lead with the top of your helmet into somebody's chest as you try to block them because you're not blocking. You're trying to get off of blocks. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just another thing the NFL's doing to try and make it look like they care about player safety, but they actually don't. They just want more money. But they have to keep up that facade so that way they don't get sued. Josh Allen's gonna be nope, he's not gone. I thought he was going to walk right in. All right. Anyway, I gotta keep watching video.
All right, let's control the trenches. I can't look. I can't look. You can do it. Please make it. Run, run, run.
All right, so I got one slide with words that's not a video. We'll see what comes after it. Watch this. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's another slide of words. Oh my gosh. We're on a record streak here. Also, the Bills have made it a 3-point game here in the third quarter, which is impressive. Ugh. Although, again, part of the problem for the Giants is that their player could kick it 8 yards max. So, you know. Ooh, Saquon Barkley trucking somebody. He doesn't do that very often. He doesn't even try to do that most of the time. Which is weird, though, because he's not small. What is he, like 5'11", 220 or something like that? Like, he should absolutely be able to run through people, but he just doesn't. So I have no idea if he actually is able to. They're going to have to punt it because it's 4th and 2 at the 31. But this punt may not even get to the 40. Watch this. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, it's going to hit at the 40. It's going to be recovered at the 44. So, like, that's just a terrible punt. It's so bad. And there's nothing the Giants could do about it. Because any person that they could have had that would be a better punter Well, the only one really is they're starting their number one wide receiver. So, like, that's not a trade off I'd be willing to make as a coach. I would just start going for it on fourth down all the time. But, you know, it doesn't matter. Mental health problems make a weird. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, almost wasn't muted for a video to start. Well, it kind of caught me off guard. We got like 3 slides in a row that weren't videos, but now there's one. So anxiety. Oh boy, that's fun. And is this another video? Okay. See, I keep unmuting. I should just not unmute. Like, I keep unmuting thinking, like, okay, the wave of videos is maybe done. We get a few non-video slides for a little bit. Nope. We get one non-video slide. And then right back into it, so. Also, it's tied now. The Bills have made the comeback to make it an even game here in the third quarter. Although with the score tied, the Giants are quite good. They're not. They're actually pretty terrible. But doesn't matter because they got Tommy DeVito, baby, and he hands off to Saquon Barkley better than anybody else in the world. Actually, I don't know if that's true. We're gonna find out if that's true next season when Jalen Hurts is the one handing off to Saquon. Oh, he's gone for at least a first. No, that's not a first. It looked like a first. I thought he got over the line. Ugh. Ooh. All right, come on, DeVito. Fire that thing. Oh, he went for the big kahuna into triple coverage. That was a questionable decision at best. But fortunately, it ends up not costing them because it falls incomplete. So just run the ball, get the first. Why didn't they just run the ball? It was 3rd and inches. You have Saquon Barkley. Just run for the first. Why are they at empty? You have Saquon Barkley. You need less than a foot. Just run the ball. Okay, well, they suck. I love the play calling. Super creative, super awesome. Well, if that's the tipping point to where the Giants end up no longer having the lead, I'm just gonna say it. That's not even on the players at that point. Why in the world, when you have Saquon Barkley on 3rd and 4th and inches, are you throwing the football? I love DeVito. I think he's moxie and charisma got something special. Talent wise, he's not exactly good, but that don't matter. But either way, I would still hand the ball off to my best player. I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're going to lose regardless. Well, actually, you know what? If they make a stand here, they're not in terrible shape. but they can't keep letting the Bills just waltz right down the field. They got to get Josh Allen to force a couple more turnovers. Because they are. I guess he's all turnovered out, though, because he's not. I don't think he's had one since the second quarter. But that's a sack, and that's going to push him out of field goal range, so. Unless they want to try a 60-yarder, which they may. No, they're going to punt it, so. Giants defense does get a stop. And we get to see Tommy DeVito and the Giants offense. That's a terrible punt. That was a terrible punt. From the 48 to the 31. No, from the 43 to the 31. That's a 12-yard punt. That was atrocious. Oh, man. All right, I got to keep watching this stuff. All right. We went over the mind. We are 91% done with this. I'm almost there. Just a few more things. We're in Unit 9 out of what it says is 11, but on the last thing it said there were, on the other thing it said there were 7 and there were only 5. So I don't know, maybe this might be the last one. There might be 2 other things, because I'm sure the last one is just the course review, where it's like, tell us how you did, or tell us how we did. And then the one before that's like, what do you think of this? Probably. So this very well may be the last one. So I'm almost done with the first aid, health, and safety. Well, the Bills have their first lead of the game here in the fourth quarter. Kind of weird that it took this long for the Bills, the definite better team, and not by a a close margin by a significant margin, especially like quarterback. So, I mean, the Giants, I commend them for the fight, even if they lose this game. I mean, it sucks for them that they got out to such a quick lead and then haven't. They put up 3 points since the first quarter. I'll put it into perspective that way. They put up 21 points in the first quarter and they put up 3 cents. That's not usually how you want to do things. But they need this third down here if they want a chance, because if they punt from here, the Bills are scoring again. Nope. Oh, nope. DeVito's hit goes down. Pass goes incomplete. They're going to punt it away from their own 27. This punt may get to the 35. It might get to the 35. Let's see what it does. Nope. It's going to get to the 31. A 4-yard punt. That's awesome. They should have just gone for it. Anyway, I'll probably have another video coming up, so I'm ready to mute. And no, not another video. Okay. Skin disorders. Ringworm, MRSA. Gross. Learned all about these for wrestling. Sharing a razor is disgusting. Right? Like, that's not just a me thing. That's just a general thing. Like, first of all, I never shaved or showered in the locker room because I didn't want to. Like, I lived 5 minutes away from the school, so when we were done with stuff, I would just go home and shower. So I never had to worry about towels or anything. But like, who in their right mind is shaving in the locker room? What are we doing? What are you shaving? Why are you shaving in the locker room? Like, shave at home. That's disgusting. Gross. Why are there people that do that? I hate that. Ugh. Anyway, I gotta keep watching this stuff. I just felt like talking about that because they were like, oh, one of the ways these skin diseases can be spread is through sharing of razors. And it's like, I'm sure that it does happen, but like, why? Who does that? Also, this is a super important third down. And he fires, he misses. Kid was open too. That was a touchdown if he got it to Slayton. Instead, it's incomplete. Makes it fourth down. Giants are about to kind of kick the game away with this punt that may not even reach the 25. No, it's going to go past the 30? Wow. Went to the 30. It's a 10-yard punt. That's bad. All right. You know what the funny part is, though? I never had any kind of skin infection with 4 years of playing football and wrestling in high school. Never once did I have any kind of skin infection. Like, all you have to do is like have good hygiene and wash your stuff. Like, that's it. That's all you have to do, and you never get one. At least not. You won't ever be the source of one if you wash yourself and wash your stuff thoroughly and good every time. Like, if you're the person that it originates from, that's gross. Like, I don't know what you're doing that's causing that stuff to start growing on your body, but that is disgusting. It's just weird. I don't like it. Oh, another video. Cool.
No movement here, guys. Shut them down. Ball off.
Alright. Now it's quiz time. This is always not that hard. 3 to 4 weeks. Fungus. And I got 5 out of 5. Woo! I think that I'm. Yeah, Unit 10, congratulations. Alright, I don't need to listen to this. I can mute that and let that run. Alright, let's see. Bills are up by 6 with the ball. Giants are trying to make that comeback that they forced the Bills to have to make, but then choked away. So that's interesting. 2nd and 11. Allen's going to throw. A wide open Dalton Kincaid gets the first. So 2-minute warning. Giants have to use the timeouts now. They got to get 3 stops in a row. Use all those timeouts. There we go. That's one. Use the timeouts. They use the first one. They got a second stop. Use the timeout. That's 3rd and 11. The Bills are probably going to throw here, so if they can force an incompletion, that saves them a timeout. Or if they can sack them, that saves them yards. No, that's going to do the game. That's going to be the game. Wow. Nope. Bills get the first, and they're going to win 33-27. As Allen takes the first of what will be 3 knees. I found the online, blah, 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 blah. I'll disagree. That's easy. Content is relevant, yes. That's easy. Understandable, yes. Useful, sure. Yeah, that was easy. No, I would not rate the course as excellent. Alright. So that's done. Now I have to do one final thing. As the Bills win, 33-27 against the Giants. We knew that was going to happen as soon as they got that first down. So that's done. I'm done with that one. What in the world are these? Why does it keep... I don't get why that keeps... I've already done this one. CPR and AED training. I've done that already. So why is it telling me to... Yeah, I've done all these. Alright, so I gotta do one more thing, I believe. I've already been background checked. Let's see, what else do I have? What's the last thing I have to do? So I have to do that. I did that. I did the CPR training. I did the sports safety training, whatever, first aid for coaches, whatever it's called. I did that. And then I needed a concussion one. And then the cardiac arrest training, but I don't think I can do that on here. I don't know where to do that. Alright. Oh, this thing takes an hour? Oh, this is easy. We're getting this done, no problem. Alright, I gotta put this away, though, because I gotta wait till after I have started the next game to do that. But, like, that's gonna be easy. We're gonna be done with this today. All right, rain game. We won, so I don't really care what the goal was. 1,000 XP for everybody. Let's go. Awesome. You love to see it. Still not enough points for an upgrade, so let's go over to the Giants. Oh, Brian. Brian, buddy. Brian. What are we doing? Gosh, look at all those scenarios that ended up not mattering. Darius Slayton didn't have the day. Nope, didn't have the day. So that doesn't matter. We couldn't stop Josh Allen, so that doesn't matter. Oh, all defensive players down 5 play rec. Awesome. That really helps. Game record. I don't think Tre'Davious White got a turnover. I don't think the Giants had any turnovers. Oh, I got 10 staff points. That's nice. So we get to upgrade something for Dayball. We get to upgrade some players, apparently. Ooh, 2 players. Wan'Dale Robinson trying to get himself into that starting lineup. He's working hard. Up to 76. He's still not high enough overall to actually take a spot, but we're getting there. And DeVito getting an upgrade, going up to 64 overall. Not bad. What's his accuracy stuff? His deep accuracy is 71. Yikes. Medium 76. Short is 82. Short's good. Good enough to work with. The other 2 are just, ugh. You're telling me when I fling that thing deep, I've got a 71% chance of being accurate, but a 29% chance of it sucking? Yeah, no. Alright, let's go. Manage staff. Give Dayball the upgrade. Oh, he's only 1 away from after school tutoring, which Lord knows this team needs. Again, it's funny because the teams that really need it, it takes a long time to unlock. But the teams that don't really need it to be good, the teams that don't have a bunch of developmental needs, they're just already ready to go. Those ones, it's like it comes super easy because they're already good, so they're winning, so they're getting rewards for winning. Anyway, let's look at those stats. Tommy DeVito, 20 of 42, 47%, pretty rough there. 223 yards, no touchdowns, but also no picks. So clean game, but not a great game. It's just kind of blah. Josh Allen also didn't have himself a very good game. 19 of 34, 55%, 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Yeah, that's pretty bad. They still won, but not because of him. Saquon Barkley on the ground, pretty good day. 27 for 120 and had 2 touchdowns. That's really good. James Cook on the ground, on the other hand, had a terrible day. 18 rushes for 36 yards. That's 2 yards a carry. 1 touchdown, but also a fumble. Tommy DeVito, 4 for 36 and a touchdown. Pretty good. Josh Allen, 4 for 25 and 2 fumbles. Devin Singletary, 3 for 25, and Zach Moss, 2 for 1. Receiving. Odell had the most receiving yards in the day, 6 for 85. 6 catches for 85 yards. Gabe Davis, 4 for 64. Oh my gosh. Dawson Knox, 8 for 63. Zay Jones, 2 for 59. Darius Slayton, 3 for 47. Evan Ingram, 4 for 36. Saquon Barkley, 4 for 31. Dalton Kincaid, 2 for 22. Khalil Shakir, 2 for 10 and a touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, 1 for 10. Kadarius Toney, 1 for 9. Devin Singletary, 1 for 5. And Daniel Bellinger, 1 for 5. Let's see. Defensively, solo tackle leader on the day was Christian Benford with 7. Assistant tackle leader was Landon Collins with 9. Total tackle leader was also Landon Collins, this with 14. Tackle for loss leader was a tie between Landon Collins, Micah McFadden, and Ed Oliver, but all with 4. Sacks, Ed Oliver had 4 by himself. AJ Epinesa had 2. Azeez Ojolari had 2. Micah McFadden had 1.5. BJ Hill had 1.5. And Greg Rousseau had 1. Interceptions, Cordell Flott had 1. Andrew Adams had 1. And Deontay Banks had 1. I don't believe any of them were no, they were not. None of them were touchdowns. Forced fumbles. The Giants forced 3. One by Azeez Ojulari, one by B.J. Hill, and one by Julian Love. Of all those 3, only one was recovered by the Giants. It was the one forced by B.J. Hill when he blasted Josh Allen, and they ended up falling on it with Jonathan Hankins. There were no block kicks, there were no safeties, and there were no defensive scores. Return-wise, no kick return touchdowns, no punt return touchdowns. So that's that game. Now on to the final game of the week. Dallas at the Chargers. The Cowboys are still undefeated. Let's see if they can keep that title going. So far, the Titans and the Commanders both held that title strong. So let's see if the Cowboys can also keep up with them. What's insane is that the Cowboys and Commanders are in the same division. So they are fighting for that top spot right now. Crisis in confidence. Who? Michael Gallup? I do not care, buddy. You're not even 80 overall. You're not even 80 overall. Shut up. You're not a star, buddy. The star is the guy lined up across from you. Actually, he might be 80 overall. Let's see. No, he's not 80 overall. He's 79. So I don't want to hear it. Also, Odigizua hit 80. So who are we gonna focus train now? We could do Overshown. Demarion Overshown is an option. Not a great one, but it's one. Dorrance Armstrong's kind of an option. Jake Ferguson's kind of an option. Don't really see the need to do that though. Like I don't know who I should focus train. There's nobody worth focus training. Like I don't know. None of the guys that are starters are able to be focus trained. Look at that. Sam Williams is 24, focus trained over Dorrance Armstrong to replace DeMarcus Lawrence because Sam Williams is younger, so it makes more sense for him to be the one I groomed to replace him. I don't have. I guess I could get Ferguson up to 80 overall, but like, why would I? He's the backup tight end. I can't do any of those guys. They're over because CeeDee Lamb is 96 overall. That's well over 80, and the rest of the guys there's 27, which is over the age limit. I could do the fullback. I could do a running back. I could do like Deuce Vaughn since he's 21. That's an option, I suppose. It's not a good one, but huh. Nope, can't do any corners. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to do Overshown just because I need a way to handle Van Der Esch getting older. Or a guy who I could move to safety if need be. Although that's more of a Jabril Cox thing. But we'll just start doing the Overshown. And then as other guys hit 80 overall, we'll worry about that then. But yeah, for now, we're going to do Demarion Overshown. Come on, Mozzie. Come on, Mozzie. Bull rush him. Yeah. No, get out of the way. All right, we got it. Step through. Come on. There we go, big fella. He is so slow. He's got to be in the 60s with his speed rating because it's so slow.
Now contrast that with what's about to happen with Damone Clark, who is notably not slow, but also still can't swim move for some reason. No, hit the circle. Go. Oh, come on. I have to restart. Cool. Problem with the rip move is you can't guarantee which side they go to. At least I don't think you can. So if they go the wrong side, like you can't do anything about it. You're just screwed. You don't hit the circle. There. But I don't want to use club because it sucks, and I don't want to use. I can't use bull rush, so I have to rip. That's the only option. All right, Tolbert. Y'all remember Mike Tolbert? I remember Mike Tolbert. Mike Tolbert was a fullback. He was a big fella. Oh man. I think it was the Panthers where they went to the Super Bowl. I think. I know. I think he started with the Panthers as well. I don't remember where he ended, but I know he had his position was switched from running back to fullback regularly. But he was a fullback. You're not that. You're not that build of a man and not a fullback. That's a waste of talent if you're not. Dude, the OTA reports for certain players are coming out, and like apparently Caleb Williams doesn't look great, and I think that's funny because there was so much. I don't understand the hype around him coming out of the draft. Like he's never played a snap in the NFL yet, and there's guys anointing him as the best quarterback we've seen since Mahomes. Like first of all, that's not been that long. Mahomes is actively still playing. He's not even 30 yet. So it's not been that long. But also, no, he's not, because he hasn't played a snap yet. He hasn't touched an NFL football in the confines of an NFL game at all yet. Like, there's no way to know until after he's out there how well he's going to play. And the OTAs, him having problems is certainly something to look out for because if he's got all the talent in the world, sometimes you can be too talented. Because if you have all the talent, like Carson Wentz was too talented for his own good. He had all the talent in the world, and he wanted to use it. He chose to use it. He should not have used it. He should have still stuck to what he was coached to do. But instead, he freelanced, he played hero ball, and now he's a backup. Now, he's currently a backup on the best team in the NFL as far as winning championships goes, but I'm sure he'd much rather be a starter still. Oh, I'm so tired all of a sudden. But we can't sleep. Can't do it. Because I gotta get through this concussion course. And I also have to I gotta finish eating. I didn't get all my food. My food didn't all fit in one tiny bowl, so I gotta go back and get more. Oh, thank you for swim moving, Overshown. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that you do that. I suppose the next one will probably be Deuce Vaughn. And then the next one will be Rico Dowdle. And then the next one will be like the fullback or something. Or maybe it'll be uh, Dorrance Armstrong. Like, I'm sure it'll keep moving on. Like, part of the problem is, like, we have too many good players. We have too many good players. There's too many guys that are, like, really good, and I can't invest anything into because it goes against the rule. I'm not breaking the rule. No, I didn't mean to click that. Whoops. We're not going into practice. No, 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 no. I am not playing this game. I could. I could play this game, but I don't want to right now. Damone Clark. Dude, I also saw that Not the Expert is um, he's starting another college team with in that same dynasty as the Illinois one that he took to the thing that he took to winning championships there. I haven't watched all of it, but I plan on eventually catching up all the way through. I enjoy watching his stuff. All right, let's see. Who are we playing? I already forgot who we're playing. The Chargers. Oh wait, I didn't look at the depth lineup. Whoops. Almost made a big old oopsie right there. This all looks right. Yeah, Michael Gallup, you can be as pissed as you want about whatever you want. I don't care. You are a 78 overall right now. A 79 normally. Like, you don't get to be upset about your lack of production. Like, CeeDee Lamb's a 96. Dalton Schultz is an 85. Tony Pollard's a 90. Like, you are fourth on the pecking order at best. So, I don't want to hear it. Anyway, it all looks good. Defensively, everything looks fine. Yeah. Yeah, everything looks fine. Let's go over to the special teams. That's all good. That's all good. All looks good. Specialists. This all looks good. Yep. Yep, we're good. On to the Chargers. I also kind of have to go to the bathroom now, so that's also something that's going to happen soon. Sooner rather than later. I might just start this next game by doing that. Getting my food and then coming back. And then working on this course thing. Game wrecker? Who is it? Micah Parsons? Is it the other one? It's Micah Parsons. Okay. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. It could be. I guess it couldn't be anybody in the offense. The offense doesn't have any X factors. There's a lot of superstars. It is weird to me that there's not an X factor for linemen. Like, I understand, like, what are you supposed to have a lineman do as an X factor, but at the same time, like, you kind of still need him to do something. Also, I can look at the line right now. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I am for some reason. Come on, Tui Pelotu. That's what we like to see. Getting gold. Get off of me. That was a little sloppy towards the end, but it's fine. Quentin Johnston. He's going to have to step up this season because the Chargers took the lineman in Joe Alt, who they're going to have play the wrong side tackle, which is an interesting choice. I personally wouldn't have done that, but, John Harbaugh sure is a genius. Either that or they're drafting Alt to move back to tight end, which is possible. They haven't had a good tight end in a while. Oh, I called for that a little early. Whoops. Attaboy Johnston. And now for the best one. Huh. Alright. So it's Johnston done. What's the last one? Nwosu? I think it is. Yes, it is. It's Uchenna Nwosu. Trying to get Nwosu and Tui Peloto both to 80 overall. Because if you can sack their quarterback, you're doing something right. I mean, we already have a monster threat inside and a beefed up Bosa. And like, you can tell me all you want that he doesn't belong inside as a D tackle. He's 280 naturally. Like, he is 280 in this game without like anything as an outside linebacker. Like, huh? Like, he is just as big as Oso Digizua. So, I don't want to hear it. If Oso Digizua can do it, so can Joey Bosa. He's actually a lot more fit than Odigizua as well. He's bigger. All right, Joshua Kelly, you are 5'11", 212. Yeah, you can keep being a elusive back. Sure. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. All right, let's look at the roster. Oh, Kelly's now the 2 back because Spiller's sad. Although most of the team is probably quite sad. So Zion Johnson. Who are they? I was thinking about something that the Chargers did with somebody where they picked somebody up. Because Joe Alt's going to play right tackle. And then Zion Johnson and Jamari Salyer are still, I'm assuming, the guards. I don't know who the center is. But I feel like I saw something. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I feel like I was reading about something that somebody they should sign or trade or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm tired. I was tired when I was thinking about it, so I might have just been having a delusional episode. But the offense looks good. The defense looks like the defense. Looks like a defense with poor interior defensive linemen, outside of one who's not naturally an interior defensive lineman, but we're going to make do with what we have. But also, that's all good. Move on from that. Ugh. This all looks fine as well. Alright. On to the game. And me off to the bathroom. This should be a decent game. Actually, it shouldn't be. The Chargers are a struggling team right now, and the Cowboys have been throttling everybody. I don't think they've had a close game yet. So this actually might end up being a game that gets simmed. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make this feed slow. Jumped into the game. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I will be back as soon as I can be.
All the way to the end zone.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's still nothing. That's kind of shocking. I would have expected the Cowboys to already be starting to run away with it, but no. Herbert throwing. He found somebody out there. Hunter Henry on the catch. While I have to start working on this concussion in sports thing. Oh, good. This one's free. Thank goodness. All right, let's get going. Why was there an ad about to play? Why is it playing an ad? Is it because it's free? That's annoying. So this one said it takes an hour. Probably gonna play a bit. So it should only take a little bit of time. If I don't finish it before um before this game's over, what I'll do is I'll finish it before I go ahead and do the recap. So either way, I'll be done with it before we start the next set of games, before we start week 7. So, yeah, it contains video, slides, and quizzes. I know. They always do. 5% done. We've watched one video. Alright. It doesn't matter. Close that. Alright, I gotta mute. Gotta watch videos. Bye-bye. Never mind, I don't need to watch this one. This is just an introduction on how to use the interface, which I've already been doing. Oh, Pollard, touchdown. And we have the first points of the game. It's a Tony Pollard touchdown run. PHC's up and good. So, 7-0, Cowboys on top. Is this going to be a video? Yes, it is. This defensive line is eating the offensive line alive. My gosh, that was bad. Alright, I think I got another video to watch, so. Man, that's gonna cost me time, isn't it? That's annoying. That short bit of copyrighted music being played, that's gonna cost me. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Awesome. Cool. Thank you, game. I love that you play that stuff so loud. Like, I have the stadium speakers. I have everything turned down super low. So you'd think it wouldn't be that bad. They wouldn't be able to really hear it. But no, they always can. Still, a good pick. Good pick by Desmond King. Ugh. Ooh, Herbert goes down. What a shocker. Who would have thought Micah Parsons got him? I'm confused why Micah Parsons isn't number 11, though. Like, he definitely should be. I don't know why he's number 90. I don't know who took 11 before he could. But there's just fourth down. This Chargers team, their offense can't hold up to the defensive line of the Cowboys, which is unfortunate. All right.
Let's go, Chargers! Let's go, Chargers! Yeah! They can't move the ball in our defense. Let's go, defense! Finish strong, boys!
Dak looking shifty in there. Ooh. I didn't know he had that in him.
Holy moly. All right, I got to keep working on this. Unfortunately, it seems like this one's going to be mostly videos, so I'm going to be muted a lot. But hopefully, it doesn't take too long. All right, so it says I'm 50% done now, which is good. Just like how the Chargers are almost 50% done with being able to compete in the game. If Dak Prescott hit that, that would have been really, really good for the Cowboys. Instead, he misses because he's not that good. And that brings up fourth down. Anyway, I got to get back to doing that. Pick six. Pick six. Pick six. Go. 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 Touchdown. Huh. What a play by Asante Samuel to keep the Chargers in it. And then actually no. No, I have a laptop on my lap. You can't sit here right now. Move. Scooch. Scooch. Not right now. Not right now. Sit down right there. Sit down right there. Not right here, right there. Over there. No. Get. There you go. Thank you. No, sit right there. Quit looking at me like that. Sit right there. Alright, well, that's a huge play for the Chargers there. But I gotta keep watching this, so I can't make much more comment on it. So they're gonna kick the field goal, aren't they? 6, 5, 4. Yep. Take the timeout. Kick the field goal. So only gonna be up by 10 going into half, which is honestly a lot less than I thought they'd be up by. But that's great for the Chargers because that means they're very much still in it. Obviously, the bigger the earlier the game is, the bigger the deficit can be. Where it's still you're still able to recover. Like with the Bills and Giants, it was 21 points, but it was in the first quarter, so there was plenty of time for the Bills to recover. 10 points after half, that's not that bad. That's doable. Especially when Darius Davis no, I was going to say when he brings this one back to the house, but he did not. So that's halftime. Cowboys on top, 17-7. And now I got to keep watching this, so halftime over.
Dak is single-handedly delivering the Chargers an opportunity to just win the game. That's the second one, and that's the second bad one too. That's brutal. But it is what it is. Dak's a $60 million a year quarterback apparently, so who cares?
Points on the board. Touchdown. Nice
Oh, that took so long. That was that one video. I mean, I'm not done yet. I'm 75% done. But oh my gosh, I get it. Concussion. Don't tell the kid to play early. Don't let the kid play early. But also, the kid wouldn't talk to the coach in an attempt to play early. They have to convince the trainer. And if the school doesn't have a trainer, they have to convince the doctor that they see. Because unfortunately, technically speaking, if you get officially injured, the coach can't let you play until you're medically released by your doctor or the trainer. So, like, you'd never go to appeal the coach. That's not going to work. They're not allowed to let you do that. Oh, another video. Oh my gosh, it's a slide with words. I haven't seen one in years. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's video. Gosh darn it. Only one slide without him. Cool. That was a great catch by Michael Gallup. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shocked held on to that. I didn't think he would, but good catch. He still doesn't warrant him being upset about lack of production, because buddy, you are fourth on the totem pole at best. So I don't want to hear it, but you know, still solid.
cheat code, offense. Seriously, just disgraceful.
Awesome aside, offense.
Watching the same game, bro?
Ball start.
See the
Offense.
replay.
You're a moron.
You do him, offense.
Complete this. Tackle. Take that. Move it.
Running up the gut.
Let's make some good calls, offense. Come on. You can do it.
Play here,
Secure the ball. Secure the ball. Push it downfield.
What is this?
Ryan. Stay on point, fellas.
Keep running. Right now, D, let's shut it down. Go here. Don't let him get there. Let's go defense! Let's go defense! Smart defense!
Paid for this? Why are you giving up?
Terrible! Awful team! Fight hard! Disgraceful! Come on, big team! Go team! Look at the quarterback, Pete!
Come to see it.
It's a gain of 7.
Let's
Brings
go
up second
defense!
and 3.
Watch the middle!
Their
Watch the
48-yard
middle!
line.
Shut them down! Hit him down!
You better than this.
Tony Bonner, the ball carrier.
What's going on, guys?
Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle.
No,
A
this
gain
is
of
not
14.
fun anymore!
First down, Cowboys.
Force them back, boys! Force them back! Throw them on the line! Woo! Show them a made-up defense! Go, deep! Good go! Pass!
Blow it.
Like Watson! Pay for this!
Brings up second and 5.
Believe in you, D. I believe in you.
32-yard line.
Watch the middle. Watch the middle.
Better than that!
Oh, nice touchdown. Sorry about being gone for so long. No, I usually pause in between for little bits, but I couldn't because I wasn't sitting down because I had to take care of dogs. But I think this is the last thing that I have to do. Yeah, task conclusion. How can you help? Okay. There we go. Week or more. May describe. Alright, I think I'm going to be done in a second. Also, why was Keenan Allen in the backfield? I don't know, but it didn't help. How can that be identified? Okay. Why? That's the only way to truly identify it, so. So that wasn't asking how can it be identified, it was asking how can you see that they may have one? Because the only way to identify a concussion truly is for a CT or MRI scan, because you can't see inside somebody's brain. But that's not what the thing was asking, I guess. All right, let's see. What is this? All right, this part seems relatively pointless because it's just telling me what they can give me, but it doesn't really matter because I know that it's all there. Oh, Herbert down 17. That's really unfortunate that they're down 17 because that puts it at a 3-score game. And they have less than 4 minutes to get it, and they also turned it over. So that's going to be game pretty much. I mean, not exactly. Obviously, they still have all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. But down 3 scores with under 4 minutes to go, it's kind of a tough ask. Oh, what's this guy got to say? All right, they're just summarizing everything. I already heard it all. Oh, they're trying to start the death march. First down carry should lead to a second down carry, should lead to a third down carry, or another first down. Okay, so after this game's over, I'm going to lay down for a little bit, get the dogs to maybe calm down. Part of why they're probably not calm is just because I'm talking. Although they were completely calm yesterday, and I talked for 7 hours, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'll probably lay down, um, relax a little bit. I'll get on later to do the recap. After that, I'll probably make the maybe I'll make the thumbnail before I do that. I'll probably make the thumbnail at some point before I get back on, because I still got to make the thumbnail for yesterday's 7.5 hour video, which that's a long video. That is a long video. But anyway, oh, that's done. Tony Pollard just ran in for a touchdown, so that's really gonna do it. Oh, congratulations! I've completed the thing. Yep, I know. Oh, here's the little. Okay, I don't need. Gosh, I don't need the Marvel style self glaze every single time I start and finish a course. You're not some great system that I love using. I'm literally required by the state to use it. So quit loving yourself so much. Alright, let's see. Recognize the symptoms of a concussion. Sure. I find it helpful. Clearly, yeah, I understand. Was the information understandable? Yes. Would you recommend this course to others? No. No, because I already knew. I already knew concussion. Okay. See, that's a loaded question, because no, it did not raise my level of awareness or the seriousness of concussions, because I already knew. I already knew that they were really bad. I already know about them. I played sports where I had to be aware of the fact that I could get concussed at any time. Like, I've seen the effects of concussions on people. It's not good. But that's all that done. So I think that's all I had to do. Maybe? Probably? Hold on, let me pull up the thing. If this lady does not stop asking me about her dog, the dog is fine. I don't understand why she's so worried about the dog. Alright. Alright, hold on. What is this? Page not found. Cool. Oh, wait. Ah, it's fine. I'll just open it up again. I'm shocked this game is still going. I would have figured that it would have been over already. Although now they just had to kneel it out. Unfortunately, the Chargers did still fight all the way to the end. Well, fortunately for, pride. Unfortunately for time. Because this game's been over since like halfway through the fourth quarter, but it doesn't really matter. Cowboys are going to stay undefeated as they take the final knee, and they're going to win 38-14 over the Los Angeles Chargers, who fall to, 1-4 now because they had their bye week already. A week 5 bye is like it's a crime. That is just heinously bad. All right, so that's taken care of. I can turn the volume on my laptop back down. Not all the way down, but down a lot. Sorry, I've been sitting on the screen. I was working something out. All right. So, yeah, Chargers lost. So obviously we're not going to get anything for stopping Micah Parsons because we also didn't stop Micah Parsons. -5 morale for the offensive line, which, as we know, is stellar to begin with. Get down. All right, let's see who got hurt. Zion Johnson has been hurt. Forrest Lamp got hurt. Awesome. So our starting center, who already wasn't great, is hurt. So we're even worse. Oh wait, I think what I was thinking about when I was talking about what I was thinking about yesterday was now that they have Joe Alt, now Trey Pipkins can slide into guard and Salyer can slide to center, or Johnson can slide to center. That's probably what I was thinking about. It'd probably be Salyer that slides to center. But that's what I was thinking about now that I'm remembering it. Because Alt can be the right tackle. He's going to be in real life anyway, so. And then Pipkins, who I don't even know where he is anymore. I know he's not on the Chargers, but he's slide to right guard. Salyer can slide to center. And then Zion Johnson can still be the left guard. And then we don't have to rely on Forrest Lamp anymore. Unless, of course, Forrest Lamp has some monster breakout season somehow for a guard or center, which I don't think is gonna happen. But I guess I don't know. I'm not a clairvoyant. I don't see the future, but that's what I was thinking about. So those are the things that's part of why I like doing this at the end of the season. Watching the draft happen, seeing all that go through, because then I can imagine what these teams are going to be looking like next year when I do this. But still maintaining that this is this year, so it doesn't really matter. Micah Parsons up to a 96 power rusher. He's already a 99 overall. What are his ratings? 99 power move, 99 finesse moves, 96 power moves. But the 99 finesse moves is because of a boost, and the 96 is because of a boost. Otherwise, it'd be 98 and 91. Either way, that's still fantastic. He's got 99 morale because they're 6-0. He's the number 2 ranked right end. Who's the number 1? He's 99 overall. Unless it's it might be Myles Garrett. 6'2", 90 speed. He's really not a deep threat. He really is just a playmaker. But it says he's deep threat. I'll just keep upgrading deep threat. Hopefully he gets a speed upgrade. Nope. Acceleration, catching traffic, deep route, spin move. Alright. Well, it doesn't matter. He's already at 97. Deron Bland getting an upgrade too. That's nice. He's going up to a 90, which is really good. Yeah, this secondary is a monster. This whole team is monstrous. Who got hurt? So Tyler Smith's out for 4 weeks and Mozzie Smith's out for 4 weeks. That's really bad. Malik Collins will be fine. He's only 2 overall lower, and it's only for 4 weeks or 3 games really. This one kind of sucks because our depth at offensive line, well, it's solid. The drop off is very big. Like we go from an 80 something to a mid 80s something to a low 70s something. That's not a favorable trade off. But we're working on McCarthy's. Oh, we're working on his development trees now. That's nice. Once you get to the development trees, you're doing something. You're doing something right. Root, what are you doing back there? All right, I gotta go through the stats so I can sit down where this dog can have attention paid to her. No, you're not climbing up here right now. I don't like when you sit on my lap. You're very warm. I get very warm very fast. It's not good for either of us. because then I'm uncomfortable, and it's just bad for me, really. Don't look at me like that. Go lay down. I'll be over there in a minute. All right. So Justin Herbert, 24 of 35, 68%, 192 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. I mean, they weren't great, so obviously I don't have to tell you how he did. Dak Prescott, 33 of 43, 76%, 362 yards, two touchdowns, but four interceptions. He's the only reason the Chargers had a shot at any point. Because defensively, the Cowboys just ate the Chargers' offensive line alive. Rushing wise, Tony Pollard, 24 carries, 215 yards for three touchdowns. That's insane. Austin Eckler had 13 carries for 32 yards and one touchdown. Dak Prescott, 4 for 14. Ezekiel Elliott, 3 for 7. Keenan Allen, 1 for 2. Hunter Lupicki, 1 for 2. Justin Herbert had 1 carry for 1 yard. Receiving wise, Jake Ferguson, he had 10 catches for 117 yards. Pretty good. Michael Gallup, 7 for 103 and a touchdown. Keenan Allen, 9 for 83. CeeDee Lamb, 5 for 75. Mike Williams, not Caleb Williams. Mike Williams, 6 for 54. Hunter Henry, 6 for 53. Dalton Schultz, 4 for 30. Noah Brown, 3 for 29. Tony Pollard, 2 for 5. Luke Shoemaker was 2 for 3 and a touchdown. And then Austin Eckler, 3 for 2. Nobody lost any receiving yards, or lost receiving yards as a whole. Solo tackle leader was Derwin James with 9. Assisted tackle leader was Alohi Gilman with 9. Total tackle leader was Derwin James with 17. Tackle for loss leader was DeMarcus Lawrence with 5 sacks. Micah Parsons had 4. Tuli Tuipulotu had 2.5. DeMarcus Lawrence had 2. Oso Digizua had 1.5. Justin Jones had 1. Uchenna Nwosu had 1. Kaiser White had half a sack. Interceptions. Asante Samuel had 2, one of which was a pick 6. Jason Verrett had a pick, and Desmond King had an interception. There were no forced fumbles. There were no blocked kicks. There were no safeties. The only defensive touchdown was Asante Samuel's pick 6. I don't believe there were any kick or punt return touchdowns. No, there were not. So that is it for that, and that's it for Week 6. So I'll be back on later to do the Week 6 recap, and then we'll move on to Week 7, which should also be started today. What I'm probably going to do is when I go to do the recap, I'm going to just do the recap and then start Week 7 immediately after. I'm not going to take a break between those two, but I am going to have to turn off stream and turn it back on just because I don't know how to cut up videos, so yay. But anyway, that's going to be all for now. I'll be back on later in the afternoon, early evening to do the recap, go into Week 7, all that good stuff. If for some reason something comes up and I can't start the week, I will definitely still do the recap, no matter what. So the recap is no matter what getting done today. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. I will see you all later today, or if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe tomorrow. So, bye-bye.